because her bladder is outside and she cannot urinate in the right way. So it's a 1 in a million case and very rare case, and everyone was very surprised to see her. How can she manage to come all these years suffering from this illness? She will need more than one surgeries, and she will be checked by orthopedics and urology, gynecology, and a lot of doctors team. So she will need to stay here at least 6 months. She needs to have a surgery for her bladder from urology doctors, and it will take maybe 1 month after this surgery to recover. She will be in ICU for a week, and it's a very difficult and it's a very complicated surgery. So after that surgery, she will need another one, and after that, she will need another one. So it's a very rare case. We haven't seen this case before, also in Turkey.
Can you describe how does it look like?
I'm also very shocked to see her condition, because her bladder and some part of the uterus is outside of her abdomen. And it's a very difficult condition because it can easily get infected, and it can cause a lot of more problems for her. And she cannot urinate easily. And if when we were trying to take an ultrasound, for example, when she was drinking water and it suddenly comes out, mm-hmm. And it was very difficult to do the test also because of this. So doctors were shocked. How can she live like this? Because she needs emergency medical care. They need to take the bladder inside, and maybe with the help of the orthopedics doctor, they need to make a surgery for pelvic, because there is not much enough space in the abdomen. So they were trying to understand what they can do, and we have consulted a lot of hospitals here. One of them sent us a plan well, how can they start the surgery. So its first step, they will start with this bladder problem, mm-hmm. because her bladder is outside and she cannot urinate in the right way. So they will start with the bladder. They will try to take it inside and close the abdomen, and of course with the help of plastic surgeons and with the help of orthopedics doctors. So it's a long process she will have here.
So how do you think the doctors will do it? Because we came to realize that the hospital she visited, or she did her general checkup, those doctors cannot actually treat her. How are they going to do it now?
Now, since it's a very rare case, every hospital cannot do this. And we contacted the hospitals who can make it, because we will need a university hospital with a big team of doctors. So even in Turkey, we have good hospitals and we have good doctor teams, but not every hospital can do this because it's a very big surgery. It's a complicated surgery. As I told, they will start with the bladder first, but it's not. After that, she will need a gynecology doctor to help her, because some part of the uterus is also outside, and they need to make it with the plastic surgeon. They need to fix it, and inside she will need the orthopedics doctor to fix the bones, and that's it.
How much is the cost for each surgery?
You know, it's around $40,000 or $45,000 because.
Can you say it again? What?
$40,000 or $45,000, mm-hmm. because, as I told you, it's a rare case, and we will need a big doctors team. So for the start, she will need.
But don't you think $45,000 is so expensive for the surgery?
Yes, but you should think of that. She will need to stay in hospital for 1 month. And a lot of doctors will be taking care of her, and she will be in ICU units, in intensive care unit for 1 week. So it's a dangerous and complicated surgery, and of course it's an expensive one. But it's a very rare case, you know, and some very specialist doctors will do it. Not every doctor can do it, and it's a long time she will need here.
Are you aware that Fatoumatta Touary came from a poor, humble background? She came from Gambia, one of the poorest country in West Africa. But then having $45,000 That's another issue. What of if Fatoumatta and her family doesn't have $45,000? What next? $45,000. What next?
We are aware of the situation, as I told. We are working, we are trying to help Gambian patients. We are working maybe over 6 months now, having patients from Gambia, and we are trying to find affordable hospitals and affordable doctors here. But Fatoumatta's case is very special and it's very complicated, and this is the prices. So maybe I'm not sure. We are still searching for another hospitals. We are consulting other doctors, but since it's a very complicated case, yeah.
Yes. What do you think we can do together to help the innocent young girl? Because she have not really enjoyed her life since she was born. She have not been able to go to school. She have not been able to socialize. And since she came, she have been crying.
I understand her situation. I'm very also surprised to see how she managed to live this like this. And we are first step we need to find the right doctors and right hospitals, and to find her the right treatment.
Amber, I trust in you. We don't have nobody who's gonna support, because I have been calling people in the Gambia to support, but nobody is responding my call. I believe you are the hope, and I believe the people in Turkey are the hope.
We will also share.
We also believe in the good people in Gambia, in diaspora, but also you are the hope. Please, what advice or what will you put across for people in Turkey, for people in Europe, for people in America, for people all over in the world?
Yeah, I advise all people, even in Turkey, in Europe, as you said, and in all of Africa. We are sharing with our partners, with everyone also her story. So anyone watching this, please contribute and help us to start our treatment as soon as possible.
VM International. Dear viewers in the Gambia and across the world, we just want to let you know we are currently here in Turkey. It's a difficult moment for me to express this because I feel like this young girl or this young lady, she has not really enjoyed her life since she was born. Her family have been trying, and this is one of the reasons why I flew to come here. I flew because I knew the difficulties she has passed through, and I knew what she is going through. She lost her dad because of her conditions. The mom is sick, she can't walk properly, and nobody in her family can do something. We are so grateful for those that have been supporting. We are grateful for you. We can't pay you, but we want you to still continue helping, continue supporting Fatoumatta through her GoFundMe. The young girl should not go home without medical support. We're appealing from the Gambian government too, most especially the First Lady of Republic of the Gambia, Her Excellency Fatoumatta Touary. Please, we are aware that you have more, you can do something. We are also aware that you have received aid from different organizations. So the young girl should not die without your help. We want you to step in. We are also asking the philanthropists in Gambia and across the world to step in for Fatoumatta. Her bladder is out, completely out. I wish you can see it, but that's her privacy. We cannot just show it to you. This young girl has been crying since she was a baby. So on that note, please introduce yourself, and thanks for joining VM TV.
Hello everyone, I'm Amber from Asa Health Tourism Company, and we are organizing with our hospitals to any patients coming from outside of Turkey. We are finding affordable hospitals and doctors. So we have met this lady Fatoumatta. and she came for a medical checkup to our hospitals. And after the medical checkup, our doctors are very surprised to see her case, because this problem is coming from her birth, and she's now 25 years old. And this is, as Mr. Yan told, it's a very rare case, and everyone was very surprised to see her. How can she manage to come all these years suffering from this illness? So it's a 1 in a million case, and we asked a group of doctors. They all checked her here, and she will need to have a long treatment process. So she will need more than 1 surgeries, and she will be checked by orthopedics and urology, gynecology, and a lot of doctors team. So we will need. She will need to stay here at least 6 months.
Ms. Ambra, can you please explain to us how did Fatoumatta actually start the checkup in one of the hospitals in Turkey? What is the name of the hospital she attended, and then what are the check-in that she does?
Yeah, she came to, we are in Gebze, located in Gebze, Kocaeli in Turkey. We are close to Istanbul. So she came to one of our contracted hospitals. It's called Usual Hospital. So it's a full body checkup. And we started with blood tests and X-rays, MRIs, and everything. And she has checked by 10 doctors. So 10 doctors, and it's internal medicine, general surgery, ENT, gynecology, urology. All of these doctor teams checked her, and finally they came all together, and they were very shocked to see her case, and because it's a 1 in a million, as we told, and they.
Excuse me, can you tell us what is the main causes of Fatoumatta's case, because we are told it's bladder, and maybe Fatoumatta has been crying that her bladder is out. Tell us exactly why were the doctors so shocked about her case?
Because she's now 25 years old, and this problem comes from birth, and doctors were shocked how she can live with this painful condition all of these years. Maybe it's now 25 years she is with suffering from this problem. And when they opened her abdomen and they saw her bladder, the condition of the bladder, it's very surprising for us, because it's very difficult for a person to live like this.
So right now, what do you think Fatoumatta needs now for her to start the surgery?
You know, this surgery is not only one surgery. They will start with urology surgery, and after one month, she will stay in hospital for 1 month. And after that, she needs to recover for some time, and after that, she will need another surgery. And for 6 months, the surgeries will continue this way. So she will need, it's financially, it's a big surgery also. And she will need to stay here for 6 months. And maybe she needs to go back to Gambia. Maybe after some time she can come back here to continue treatment. So it's financially and also in health ways, it's very complicated condition. That's the situation.
What can your government do to step in? Because we are told in Turkey we have these non-organizations that support patients. How does it work here in Turkey?
We can contact, of course, we have sent some also public hospitals about her case. We are consulting many hospitals here. So since if they can back us, can reply us, support us. We didn't have the reply yet. When they reply us, and we will see what we can do. I know I am also very sad about her situation, and we are trying to help. The first step is, as I told, we need to find the right doctors, right place to cure her, and then we will share her story. We will contact the government, we will contact the foundations, and we will try to do our best to help, of course. So anyone watching this, please contribute and help us to start our treatment as soon as possible.
So whosoever help, please put this at the back of your mind. You're not doing it for her, you're doing this for yourself. So I'm appealing, I'm on my knees. Yes, please, let's support. Let's support. I will continue talking for people to support, because this is the least that I can do. If I am a millionaire, if I'm a billionaire today, Fatoumatta will not go back home.
Ala tulo lo VM la kachadula.